Let me tell you something, honey. I found out how to feel about myself as a woman from a man.
You just received a mango box.
Honey, I found it out. It wasn't on purpose, honey, because I was a real ass bitch, never gave a fuck about another, you know what I'm saying? All through my 20s or whatever, honey. And then I got into my 30s, honey, and I was like, oh, I need some love, want some love. And that was the clincher, honey. That's what got me fucked up. But it also, you know, when you pray and you ask God for love, oh Lord, I want to be loved. See somebody love me. I want some love. God is love. You don't need anybody else except yourself. But you know, you ask God that question if you want to. It depends on where you are in your life and your relationship with Him and your readiness and whatever. And you're going to get whatever you're going to get, honey. Whatever is best for you at that time, honey. You may not feel like it at the time, darling, but it's the best thing for you at the time. So all through my 20s, I was a real ass bitch, never gave a fuck about a nigga. And then I turned into my 30s, my early 30s to kind of mid 30s, early 30s. It's like, oh Lord, you know, because I always gave myself a timeline. I was like, honey, you know, before I'm 35, sweetie, I would like to be, you know, in love and married and see if I could have a child, because I always knew, you know, from what the doctors told me, that I would always be barren. It's just the biggest blessing now, honey, because can't nobody catch me up. But, you know, at that time I was like, oh, I want to see, I want to try, because I had a time limit set to when I was 35 years of age, that if I didn't get married before 35 or I couldn't find nothing that stuck, I was like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. So I continued on, darling. Met this bastard in a prance. Forgot, oh, I want to be in love. I want somebody to love me. Why don't nobody love me? God is love. Jesus is love. It's already inside you. He already gave it to you. So you will be a fool to ask for it. Because what you're going to get is a lesson. Because He already told you in His word who He was to you and what you were to Him. And you will be a fool to ask for a human version of it. Oh Lord, I just want to love me. He knows. But He also wants you to understand that He is love. He is your love. He is your first love. And if you don't get it, honeysuckle, and you ask the Lord, oh, I want to find me a husband, you gonna get it. You don't get the lesson, darling. It's gonna smack you upside the dome. You gonna find out who your love is. Keep going. So I was with somebody who taught me the best lesson about how I need to feel about myself as a woman. And you know how I learned that? By how he felt he was entitled to things as a man. He taught me how to feel about myself as a woman. If we giving birth to the children and all this other junk, you know I'm barren, but you know, for all you other general populations out there, you giving birth to the children, everything, you should have the utmost esteem and asking these men what they can do for you, because he had the audacity to ask me, as a sissy punk that he was, what can you do for me? Can you take me on vacation? Can you buy me these shoes? Can you do all this and all that? Can you take me out to this restaurant? What can you do for me? It taught me, because I never asked that of any man. I never asked that of any man. I never wanted to know that of any man. I just wanted somebody to love me. Oh, can you take me here? Can you take me there? Can you do this? Can you pay this for me if I'm not working? All those questions he asked me, honey. Knowing where I came from, knew my background was, knew how much money I made. He asking all those things to me. His bills was sky high. So just think of it as flipping the script. A bad bitch, a 10, someone would consider a 10, and some regular nigga driving a garbage truck. Even though all honest money is good money, driving a garbage truck, he wants a bad bitch. And this nigga wasn't even a bad bitch. This nigga was a 3. But he felt like he deserved all that. And the confidence that he felt in himself, that he deserved all those things, and made me feel like, well, wait a minute, if I'm not measuring up, something's wrong. So, honey, it don't matter what you look like. It don't matter how fat you are, honey. It's your esteem in your mind. It's your mindset that is going to get these men to do what they need to do for you and should have been doing for you. It's your confidence. It's your self-esteem. If you feel like, well, I'm the shit and you need to measure up to me, even though you don't have nothing in the bank, your credit is trash, you owe over $10,000 of back taxes, you keep wrecking your cars, you keep losing your jobs, and you keep that esteem about you that I deserve all those things, people will automatically feel like that are below you, that they need to measure up. That's what he taught me. He taught me that, honey. And he taught me about how I need to feel about myself as a woman. As a man with nothing, with health problems, he was old, he was fat, his dick was short, all this shit made me feel like that he was just the best thing. Honey, so much more can a woman, because a woman is already 10 toes down, halfway, 99.99% of the time better than a nigga will ever be. Okay? But honey, if he could feel that way about himself, who was nothing, crack baby, mama didn't love him, gave him away, she wanted to smoke that glass dock, over raising them, gave him all sorts of trauma, and that's what he came up with to rise up between the ranks and do whatever he had to do, work construction, honey, do whatever he had to do, make him a little change, but he wanted somebody else to give him the world, honey. He was taking care of little things of himself whenever he could, honey, but he was always constantly losing jobs, honey, because he didn't feel like, oh, I'm tired of this, I'm just gonna quit, I'm just gonna quit, I'll get unemployment or whatever. That was his spiel, honey, and he felt like he could do it, honey, and force somebody else. Had me working 2 jobs, honey, trying to measure up, and he make all this money, but the nigga was always laid off. Never was making a coin. Could never take care of everything by himself. But he had me feel like, oh, I just had to measure up. Honey, it's all about you and what you put out there, what type of self-esteem, what type of confidence that you have to feel like you deserve, even when you don't deserve it, even when you're not even measuring up to what you're expecting in return, honey. Expect it, and people will feel like they have to rise to the occasion, honey. It works. It works. All that stuff Shira be talking about, it works. And you hoes gonna lie, oh, you can't go by all that. Yes, you can, because that's just how these MFs out here, these men, they doing it, honey. They're doing it on these Simple Simon motherfuckers that feel like they not there yet, or they just want to be loved, honey. They doing it and they getting it, and when they done with you and they find somebody that has scarred you and go on to something else, honey, you need to do the same thing, honey. The way these men, as that one man has treated me, has told me how I need to feel about myself, darling. Be ruthless, no mercy. Don't do no unnecessary harm, honey, but do you. And keep yourself as the utmost priority. What are you getting out the deal? How much can you get out the deal? Is that person leading up to your expectations? If they're not leading up to your expectations, well, they need to get with the program and get on something better, bigger, and higher, honey, to measure up. And if they don't measure up, screw them. Go on to the next motherfucker. Amen.